2022 ka napasok po sa OVP. Saan po kayo galing?
I am from the Commission on Audit, Your Honor.
Okay. So Commission on Audit. Thank you po. Yung first topic ko po, Mr. Chair, ay yung tungkol doon sa pagbabudget. So sa budget muna tayo, no? Noong 2022, involved ba kayo, Mr. Chair, sa ating dalawang sa budget, sa budgeting ng Office of the Vice President?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Buong ng 2022. Kailan kayo napasok po sa OVP?
I have been with the OVP since 2014.
Okay. How about Ma'am Edeline?
I have been with OVP since 2017, ma'am.
Okay, so matagal na kayo, no, sa OVP. So na-involve kayo doon sa pagbabudget ng 2022 budget ng Office ng Vice President. Siyempre galing ito sa 2021 na budgeting, 'di ba? Yung 2022 budget na ginawa 'yan ng 2021. Okay, so yung mga so, ang ibig sabihin nun, Mr. Chair, doon sa budgeting na yan, wala pang confidential funds noon?
Wala po. During preparation ng FY 2022 budget on FY 2021, wala pong confidential funds.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. And then, nung naging BP na si Vice President Duterte, Sara Duterte, noong July 1, at nag-request siya ng confidential funds for the Office of the Vice President. Na-consult ba ang budget unit?
Yes, ma'am. We were consulted insofar as the preparation of the request letter is concerned.
What request letter?
During that time, ma'am,
yung request letter to the Office of President? Ganun
to the
ba yun?
DBM po, Mr.
To
Chair.
the DBM. Okay. So, doon po sa preparation ng letters, so syempre, nag-request ng budget, 125 for confidential funds. Pero alam niyo po, saan gagamitin itong confidential funds? As far as budget unit is concerned.
Doon lang po siya sa activity na safe implementation of OVP programs and projects and confidence building.
Pero that time, ano po ba yung mga nakalagay doon sa sulat? Kasi nakita ko naman yung sulat ng request ng Office of the Vice President to the DBM, yung request ng budget for 125, yung attached. Ano-ano nga yung mga activities na yon? Can you enumerate, Mr. Chair?
Wala Mr. Chair, doon po sa letter, can I just read the portion of the letter, ma'am?
Yeah.
Apo.
Okay.
Confidential funds for and in consideration of the safe implementation of the various projects and activities under the Good Governance Program and the conduct of official engagements and functional representation in international and domestic events as instructed by the President, the CF amount of 250 million is hereby requested.
Yeah, yung 250 million ang request, pero ang nag-grant ay 125.
That's correct po, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Okay. Pero yung mga, Mr. Chair, yung mga projects and programs na yon under yung 125 million, mga project pa ito which was conceptualized during the Vice President Robredo, right? O meron siyang ipinasa si Vice President Duterte na iba pang mga programs that would cover yung confidential funds?
Insofar as the projects, ma'am, I think I would say the projects of the then Vice President and the new Vice President during that time is almost similar. These are all social services, medical and burial, the livelihood, the disaster operations, and the likes.
Yes. Okay. So ibig sabihin, wala siyang idinagdag na programs aside from doon sa which was budgeted during the time ng 2021.
Yes, and as far as I recall, ma'am, wala namang pong unique or kakaiba na ginawa during the second period of 2021.
Yes, so Mr. Chair, ang sunod na tanong ko, Di ba kayo nagtaka? Kasi during the stint of the Vice President Robredo, wala siyang confidential funds in implementing the various projects, no? Pero ito, last quarter na nga lang ay nag-request pa ng confidential funds. Did you not question it?
No, ma'am. However, in every implementation of programs, part of the to ensure the successful implementation is the peace and order or security. That's my personal opinion, ma'am.
Yes.
As budget officer.
Oo. Kung titignan natin yung security, peace and order security, magbigay ka nga ng example ng project noong panahon ni Vice President Robredo na sinasabi mo ay peace and order security. Kasi katulad nito, yung program ng Vice President ni VP Sara, kahit na yung sa libreng sakay or sa kasi dito sa Quezon City massive yung libreng sakay, pero tingin ko naman di naman yung ginamitan ng confidential fund ng LGU, no, through Mayor Belmonte. Pero ito, magbigay ka nga ng example ng panahon ni Robredo, Mr. Chair, na sinasabi mo na kailangan ng peace and order, pero hindi naman nagkaroon ng amount ng confidential funds para to implement it successfully.
Well, during the time of Vice President, I'm not saying po na may component ng security or peace and order, but heavily focused po sila talaga sa developmental works and partnership. Hence, nagkaroon po nung COVID operation at the latter part of her term po.
Yes, okay. Tama. And syempre, yung alam naman natin yung confidential funds, di ba? It's a fund na magagather ng mga confidential information, 'di ba? Kung may sakali, tsaka kung sakaling may problema sa security and others. Pero kung titignan natin, Mr. Chair, malaking kaibahan talaga, no? Na kung sakaling kumbaga etong panahon ni Vice President Duterte, Sara Duterte, may ganito kalaki, no, na confidential funds na ginamit dun sa program. So would you know ano kaya yung ano mga programs dito o lahat ba ng programs ng OVP nung panahon ni Sara Duterte dun sa 125, anong mga programs doon yung ginamitan ng confidential funds? Kasi sinasabi mo, Mr. Chair, sinasabi ng ating resource person na parehas lang naman, no? Kung ano yung project ni Vice President Robredo noong 2022, yun din naman yung ipinatupad ni Sara Duterte. So, ano-ano dito yung mga programs na ginamitan ng security and
Apologies, Mr. Chair, but I have no knowledge po on the utilization of the confidential fund.
Well, I beg to disagree, Mr. Chair. Hindi ko tinatanggap yung sagot. Kasi budget officer ka, nag-request kayo ng letter for 250 million confidential funds, 125 yung ginrant, Mr. Chair. Pero dapat ang budget, alam nyo kung saan niya gagamitin yung 125. Kasi, Mr. Chair, talagang dito kasi, nung nagkaroon na ng audit, di ba, dinis-allow yung 73 million. So, dapat ini-insure ng budget na yung mga paggagamitan nito ay itemized at alam nyo kung saan gagamitin. So don't you think you are accountable to this? Kasi parang pinabayaan nyo lang na mag-budget ng 125 na hindi nyo naman alam saan gagamitin yan. Kasi reward payment, 10 million, disallowed. Payment for various goods, 34.8 million, disallowed. Payment for reward and medicine, 24.9 million, disallowed. So, yung mga 3 million for tables, computers, and disallowed. So bakit pinayagan ng budget unit ng OBP na may ganito na wala man lang justification?
Ma'am, if I may, Mr. Chair, yung participation po ng budget division, mahabang proseso po yung pag-request ng CF, to paano nagkaroon ng cash advance hanggang mag-grant yung cash advance hanggang ma-utilize po siya and hanggang ma-liquidate.
Hindi, yes. Ang pinag-uusapan lang natin yung cover ng inyong responsibility as budget.
Okay, ma'am.
Kaya ang tanong ko sa budget unit ng Office of the Vice President, pag nag-request kayo, may mga justification kayo, di ba? Sa confidential fund. Ayan, nakalagay kasi sa Mr. Chair, sa JC, kung saan lang pwedeng gamitin yung confidential funds. At yan ay naka-itemize yan talaga at strictly doon lang talaga gagamitin. Kahit na sinasabing for reward, for ano pa ba yun? For buying of information, for other supplies, etc. Dapat merong merong itemization.
Ma'am, wala po siya, hindi po siya available at the time nung nag-request na po ng cash advance. Ang attachment na lang po nung request for the cash advance nung CF is the physical and financial plan which was also submitted to DBM during the time of request ng OVP to DBM.
So don't you think it's anomalous or error or talagang sa umpisa pa lang ng concept ng pagre-request ninyo ng reward ng confidential funds, sa tingin ninyo sa level niyo pa lang ay parang mali na? Kasi alam ko, Mr. Chair, wala si Mr. Chair. So alam ko, Mr. Chair, napakahigpit natin doon sa pagbabudget. Talagang binubusisi natin saan siya talaga gagamitin. Pero dito sa confidential funds, parang naging lenient ba tingin niyo ang unit ng budget?
Ma'am, kasi yung signature, yung physical and financial plan po signed by the accountable officer, noted by the finance service director, and then signed by the vice president. So we merely relied po doon sa content ng physical and financial.
Ano ba nakalagay sa physical and financial plan? Ano-anong mga activities 'yon? Na bigla kayong na-convince na kailangan nito ng confidential funds. Kailangan nito na makapag-hire tayo ng mga informant. Mag-ano ng safe houses.
Ma'am, yung under PAP po na Good Governance Program, Mr. Chair, and then yung next column po niya, expected outcome is safe implementation of OVP initiatives and confidence building. And then yung portion
Anong
po,
particular na yun? OVP, OVP. Anong particular na activity yon para mapatupad yung sinasabi niyong programs and projects?
OVP initiatives pertains po dun sa mga projects na ini-implement po during that time, ma'am.
Doon sa fourth quarter?
Upon the assumption of the Vice President, ma'am.
Hindi, kasi ito, fourth quarter itong pinag-uusapan natin eh. Anong mga programs ng OVP, Mr. Chair, yung tinutukoy na magwawarrant ng 125 million na confidential funds? Ano-ano to?
Based on the PFP, ma'am, the Physical and Financial Plan, it's only the Good Governance Program.
Under sa Good Governance Program, ano-ano itong mga program?
Wala na pong nakaspecify, ma'am, sa Physical and Financial
Well,
Plan.
so Mr. Chair, doon pa lang talagang nakikita na natin, talagang very lenient. Hindi naka-specify. 125 yan, Mr. Chair. So hindi ba na-realize ng office yung unit ng budget na napakalaking halagan? Don't you think you are accountable dito? Kasi, Mr. Chair, dahil meron ng notice of disallowances, don't you think you are accountable to this? Kung sakali na hindi ito ma-justify at ito nga nakikita na natin yung mga misuse nito, don't you think, Mr. Kevin, you are accountable to this? Kasi part ka nung nagpirma dun sa mga budget na yan. Tsaka
Based po dun sa joint circular, the accountability of accountable officer would depend dun sa degree of participation.
Yeah. Okay. So, ikaw, tingin mo ba may accountability ka rito?
Well, ma'am, as a budget officer, yung pinirmahan ko po is, na sinecertify ko po na may allotment na na-receive ang OVP insofar as confidential expense is concerned, ma'am. Which na-release naman po yung SARO. So that's my basis po to sign na may...
How about yung accountability mo nung hindi mo ginamit yung iyong, alam ang tawag dito, yung discernment or yung inyong pag-analyze saan gagamitin ito. Kasi doon pa lang talaga magsisimula yung pag-grant. Otherwise, hindi na grant ito kung nabusisi mo ng husto o nabusisi ng husto ng budget unit ng OVP ang paggagamitan nito. Remember 11 days lang ito na na-implement itong mga programs na ito. 105 activities, no, nakalagay dito, no, na inatinan mismo ng Vice President. Ano-ano itong mga 105 activities na nakalagay diyan? Nakita mo ba to? Yung 105 activities, saan-saan?
No, Mr. Chair.
Paano? O, di ba? So talagang tingin ko, Mr. Chair, meron ding pananagutan dito, no, yung budget unit dahil sa pag-approve, no, o yung pag-certify na merong budget na request, no, sa kung saan man yan na request, no, sa Office of the President, etc. Okay, next, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Sir Kevin. Dito po, Mr. Chair, sa notice of disallowance, naka-attention po dito, Mr. Chair, si Ma'am Julieta Villa del Rey. Tama po ba? Nakita niyo po ba itong August 8, 2024 na ND?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. So, as a chief accountant, ano po yung papel ninyo po sa confidential funds?
As Chief Accountant, Your Honor, I ensure in the processing of issuance of cash advance, and I ensure that it is covered by allotment, it is covered by approved banding. There is a special order that designating the special disbursing officer. I think
So, okay, dito kasi Mr. Chair, sa notice of disallowance, na may attention si si Chief Accountant Villa del Rey, you were asked, you were directed by the COA, since you are liable to nakalagay kasi dito, no, may I read, please direct the aforementioned persons liable to settle immediately the said disallowance. Audit disallowances not appealed within 6 months from the receipt thereof shall become the final executory as prescribed under Section 48 and 51 of PD 1445. So, naintindihan niyo po ba yung last sentence dito, Mr. Chair? Since kasama kayo, no, sa mga persons responsible, aside from Vice President Duterte, si Gina Acosta, at unfortunately, Mr. Chair, si Ma'am Villa del Rey as Chief Accountant, no, for 34 years, tama ba? Chief Accountant po kayo for 34 years in the public service. So kung ito po ay talagang mapapind out natin at magkaroon ng in the proper forum pa, so handa ba kayo, Mr. Chair, na maging responsible dito sa 125 million just in case, no, na hindi talaga ito ma-justify. At tingin natin nagkaroon ng misuse ng fund dito sa confidential funds. Handa ka ba, Mr. Chair?
depending on my participation, Your Honor, on the concerned subject of the disallowance.
Yes, oo, kasi kasama ka dito no. Malaki yung papel, Mr. Chair, ni Miss Villa del Rey. At ano ba tingin mo yung pwedeng maging parusa po dito, Mr. Chair, as an accountable officer to this?
Your Honor, may I reiterate na ang aking pong participation is for the issuance of cash advance. When it comes to utilization and disbursement, it is the sole responsibility of the special disbursing officer.
Yes, oo, pero nakalagay dito, so sa liquidation ba, part ka rin nung pagliliquidate? Kasi inuutusan din kayo dito ng COA, di ba? To liquidate it for the last 6 months. So ibig sabihin nun, ang participation mo, although ini-insure mo, ito ay merong, as you mentioned earlier, Pero, di ba dapat ini-ensure mo rin na yung paggagamitan ng pera ay tama?
Your Honor, ang taking up po ng liquidation sa books of accounts is based solely sa receipt transmittal, stamp receive ng ICPAW doon sa transmittal letter ng mga liquidation documents.
Okay. So, tingin mo wala kang pananagutan dito sa pondo na ito just in case na magkaroon ng mga kaso or
Personally, Your Honor, none.
so personally wala kang pananagutan dito?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, I tingin ko meron, no? Okay, so di na tayo magpapalawig doon. Mr. Chair, at itong well, ano na po ang status ng liquidation nito kasi parang binibigyan kayo ng 6 months, no? From August 2024. So ano na po yung hindi. Ilan po bang yung araw na or months you were permitted to submit yung liquidation? 180.
180 days.
Okay,
Your
ano
Honor.
na po yung status nito?
I don't have knowledge po of the status of the appeal or the reply to the notice of disallowance, Your Honor.
Pero nakapirma ka po dito eh. Nakapirma ka doon sa at accountable officer kaya according to the COA, di ba?
Yes, Your Honor, but as I read the notice of disallowance, the concern of the disallowance is on the disbursement and utilization of confidential fund.
Okay. So, thank you, Ma'am Villa del Rey. Mr. Chair, thank you po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. The chair would like to recognize the Honorable Congresswoman Janet Garin as the next interpellator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Magandang hapon po sa ating mga resource person. Just to clarify, Mr. Chair, I would like to pursue the line of questioning on the possibility that there seems to be a misunderstanding of how confidential funds are being utilized. No? Kasi sa pananaw ko po, ito po ay isang bagay na dapat matuldukan kung yung ating ba pong mga empleyado at kawani sa gobyerno ay naiintindihan ang purpose ng confidential and or intel funds para naman po hindi na maulit ang ganitong mga situation. So, Mr. Chair, earlier, if I may be allowed to take off from the line of questioning of our distinguished colleague, the Honorable Franz Castro. Narinig ko rin po kasi kanina nung sinabi ni Mr. Tenido, Sir, na they were preparing, you were involved, sir, in the preparation of the budgets, right?
Yes,
Yes. Can you enlighten this August body? Can you define confidential funds?
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Mr. Kelvin Tenido.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Based on the joint circular, ma'am, confidential funds is to be used for the confidential activities such as surveillance. This is available for civilian government office in relation to the performance of their mandate, ma'am, Mr. Chair.
So confidential funds will be used for the surveillance activities of civilian government agencies to fulfill their mandate. And when we talk about activities, surveillance activities in relation to confidential funds, does this refer to the regular programs of the agency concerned? Or does this refer to programs related to insurgency and other threats to national security?
It's in relation, ma'am, with the mandate of the office, ma'am.
In relation to the mandate of the office?
Yes, ma'am.
And in this case, we're referring to the office of the Vice President or DepEd?
Office of the Vice President, Mr. Chair.
So which specific mandate, alin po doon sa mandato ng Office ng Vice President ang nangangailangan ng pondo ng confidential funds?
In case of OVP, it is really the operations, the general operations of the OVP, and with the.
Can you put
Sorry.
put the microphone nearer po?
In case of OVP, this is for the operations of the projects and activities of the OVP. The entirety of the...
So how do you differentiate, Mr. Chair, yung pondo for the regular programs of the OVP vis-a-vis the confidential funds?
Confidential fund or confidential expenses, as they labeled it as in the GAA, is part of the overall budget of the OVP. The confidential expense or the confidential fund is not a separate item on top of the either good governance or socio-economic program delivery. It is within that program, ma'am.
So, Mr. Chair, distinguished colleagues, ang pagkaintindi ko, ang sinasabi po ni Mr. Tenido, itong budget is the regular budget, and ito namang confidential fund is another budget that seems to be an augmentation of the agency budget. Yan po ang pagkaintindi niya, sir.
Can you repeat, Mr. Chair? Sorry.
Ang pagkaintindi ko po, Mr. Chairman, dun sa sagot ni Mr. Tenido, yung confidential funds appears to be an augmentation of the existing funds of the department concerned or the office concerned.
I can't really say that it is an augmentation, but it's part of the budget, agency-specific budget of one office.
So, Mr. Chair, I believe this is where the problem lies. Kasi tila, pasensya na po, no? Tila hindi naiintindihan nung mga naghahawak ng pondo kung para saan ang confidential funds. I really didn't want to ask questions. Pero kanina ko pa kasi naririnig, Mr. Chair, paulit-ulit, tila umiikot po tayo, hindi natutuldukan. Either there is an intention to deviate from what should be discussed, either that is unintentional or intentional. Kasi sa pagkakaintindi ko at sa sinabi naman inamin ni Mr. Tenido, ang confidential funds ay ginagamit for surveillance activities of civilian government agencies. And that is different from intel funds because it's the same thing, surveillance activities for military personnel and intel practitioners. Parang ganun po. In other words, ang confidential fund ay gagamitin mo sa surveillance activities ng opisina kaakibat sa mga programa in relation to either terrorism and other activities that pertains to threats to national security. Can you confirm this, Mr. Tenido?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I confirm.
So, kinukumpirma niyo po ang sinasabi ko. Ulitin ko lang, Mr. Chair, no? So that we will be on the same road path.
Yes, please continue.
Okay. Linawin natin. Kasi kanina tila ang mga napag-uusapan, yung confidential funds ay pondo sa departamento ng Office of the Vice President and other civilian agencies that is dealing with specific programs and projects. Pero tila ang nakakalimutan, this is in relation to activities that pertains to either insurgency and other threats to national security. Do you confirm that, sir?
I
Sorry.
confirm, ma'am. I confirm, ma'am, based on the joint circular.
So on the joint circular, merong purpose. So nasabi niyo rin po kanina na kayo po ang gumawa ng proposal or justification. If I may quote nga, you also mentioned, napakahaba ng proseso ng budget process at hindi madali ang inclusion ng confidential funds in an agency, either the OVP, DepEd, or other government agencies. Tama po ba, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. When you proposed the budget of confidential funds item in the Office of the Vice President, ano po ang specific programs and activities